Okay, so on to the next track in Sammy's Rock Accident series, man. The series is absolutely awesome. It's starting to heat up. We just came off an awesome Alter Bridge track. For those of you who are only joining us now, go to the beginning of the series and start watching from there. Before we even get going, this is Shinedown, Planet Zero. So yeah, I've never heard of this one, but as you know how I feel about Shinedown. But before we get going, 535 mini series. I got 3 slots left. 3 slots left. We are booked from the 1st to the 22nd. We just need the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, right? And then we're done, right? 3 more bookings. For those of you who ever wants, I'm leaving the link down in the pinned comment. And then I will drop a video this week talking about the competition and how you guys win a 30 reaction series package. For giving me the best series will win that. But I'll drop a video, I'll talk about the calendars, I'll talk about the scheduling, I'll talk about the artwork, and I'll give you all of that information for December mini-series, right? We're going to go full ham in November this month with regards to series. We're going to try and wrap up the series quickly so we can actually go into different music that's not with custom series. I want to drop some of our own stuff as well, so there's going to be a lot dropping every single day. And yeah, anyway, let's carry on. Shinedown, Planet Zero. Let's rock and roll, man. Let's see what we got. Let's go. You don't know what you're doing, you don't care who you ruin, just keep the fantasy moving, it's a hell of a show. That works perfectly well for our society in 2023, okay? This over here, you don't know what you're doing, you don't care who you ruin, completely ignorant, just keep the fantasy moving because you feel special, right? You feel like you're self-aggrandizing, so it's all good. Absolutely 100% our society today. Fucking love it when rock music has that dum dum dum, because it almost sounds like a call to action. It almost sounds like a sort of like military sort of marching dum dum dum. It's like a mean fucking business. Do you know what I mean? Oh, no words, no peace, no advocate, no signs of life so far. Better pray for the soul of the citizen. Better pray that you don't get erased. It's crazy. When was this song released, actually? When did he do this song? This is a year ago. Okay. So 100% relevant. 100% relevant. It was happening a year ago already. So it's kind of like, if people haven't noticed, we're losing individual power. We're not actually losing it. We're giving it up. We're giving it up because we've literally been convinced that governments and powerful institutions can make your life better, right? They've actually told you, take away agency from your own life and hand it to us, right? Come step on our carpet. We'll provide for you. But step out of line and we'll whip that carpet from beneath you and you will fall on fucking rock hard cold floor. Do you know what I mean? That's where we're going. I mean, if people aren't noticing what is actually happening with the tie-in of the technocrats and the big social media institution, legacy media, governments, some of the most important institutions in society, which is your FDA, your CDC, your universities and all of that, they all are falling in lockstep with the preferred regime. They're all falling in lockstep. You know what I mean? Those kind of things were supposed to be outside of the executive branch. Now they are the Praetorian Guard for the executive branch. They act within the interests of the executive branch and the elite branch, not in the interests of the people. All right? Slowly, we losing our own individual power. It's all being taken away and all being managed. And anybody that thinks that we're now, we're going to try and live a world where, you're kind of private, never. Your privacy's been sold long ago. And we are now willingly giving them the power through convenience, because that's all it is, right? Because, this is convenient. It's convenient to have everything on my phone. Yes, it is convenient, right? But you lose control of it at the end of the day. You lose control of your power. You can't have convenience and privacy. You can't have convenience and power. You can't have that. You're going to give that away. So for convenience, because we're getting lazier, right, we are giving the most powerful, most vile people in society all of the power to control us and to switch off any part of our lives the moment we don't comply. And I pray that you're not erased. On your knees for the life you're living. On your knees or you'll be replaced. On your knees or you'll be replaced. Out here on planet Zero, we live like no tomorrow. I think that I'm here on planet Zero, we live like no tomorrow. Like there's nothing ahead of us, right? We're living just for today. We don't give a fuck about the future. This is what that line in the beginning says. We don't care who we ruin. It's a fantasy. We're living for today. YOLO! Who cares if we destroy generations that are coming? Nah, fuck, who cares about the future? Let's care about today. Let me indulge in today and all the decadences and the temptations of today. And I'm being told to do it. I'm being told that if I don't do it, I'm the bad one. If someone tells me to actually show some restraint and stick by a certain set of morals and standards, right? That person's evil, they're trying to control my life. Live for just today. Yeah. They want everybody to have a fucking hand-to-mouth sort of... they want a hand-to-mouth society. You live from week to week, from month to month. Right? Because the moment you have agency over your life, the moment you have full control over your life and full control over your finances, right? Where you don't need the government's intervention for you to exist, that's not people that they can control. People that they can control are the ones that are consistently desperate, the ones that are living from hand to mouth, month to month, right? Because those people, which happen to be the majority of people, are going to be forced to comply. Because you might eat this month, you might not be able to eat next month. You might have a home this month, you might not have a home next month. Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. Look at me, I'm not looking for a favor, I'm just looking for an axe to grind, as is the whole of fucking society, because we've torn apart the fabric of society. So everyone's looking for an axe to grind with everybody, even if they don't know what the fuck they're sharpening their axe for. They don't even know. People are fucking ignorant people taking up movements that they don't even fucking know anything about. They haven't even gone into history. They haven't learned anything about it. It's just like, oh, they told me this is an important movement. Okay. I'll just hop on. I'll hop on to that movement. know what I mean? No problem. Why? Because I want to feel like I'm fucking righteous, right? I want to feel like I'm righteous. I want to feel like I'm the good person, right? I'm better than you. I'm better than everybody else. I'm the better one. I'm the moral one. So I'm going to stand on my soapbox, right? Even though I'm completely fucking flawed, even though I've made a complete shit show of my entire fucking life because I can't focus on anything but everybody else's bullshit, but I don't focus on myself. But I will stand there and be like, hey, me, I'm the good one. I'm standing on this, right? And it's cool because the media leads you there. The media is like, hey, come down this avenue. Let's take you there. You know what I mean? You're the good person. You're the compassionate one if you do this. If you do go down this route, you're the compassionate one. You know what I mean? And us in society who don't fucking read anything anymore, who don't research anything anymore, we get our information from TikTok reels. Right? So yes, this is the movement. This is it. This is the one. This is the movement I want to stand with this fucking movement. Hey, black square. Hey, orange square. Hey, fucking however many different fucking color squares. You know what I mean? That's what we do today. That's literally what we do today. It's crazy. We've become droids.
But we don't lie. Don't lie. So bite your tongue, 'cause it might save your life. Out here on planet Zero, we live like no tomorrow.
Yep.
I think we've reached our ceiling. They're canceling your feelings. On to better days, or so they say, but I don't think so. They're murdering our heroes. Out here on planet Zero. 9, 8,
Uh-oh.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fire! This track is fire! Yeah, this is my favorite track of the day. This is fucking fire. I mean, and you also, you're mixing in topics that I really like to talk about with a proper hard track.
Shut the door, say a prayer, kill the lights. Bite your tongue, 'cause it might save your life. Shut the door, say a prayer, hold your breath. No one's coming, you're the only one left. Down here on planet Zero, there might be no tomorrow. I think we've reached our ceiling. They're canceling.
You know, the fact that she's like sort of glitching out, the crazy fucking thing that not many people are actually talking about at the moment is that AI pornography, which is going to be unbelievably scary, is going to destroy an entire society of men. It is crazy that we actually have developed a technology that if you will say, oh, well, I like this particular person, and then you could actually have AI create a pornography scene with that particular person. You know what I mean? So, okay, well, here's a picture of this person. I want you to do it like as if, let's say your next door neighbor. It's fucking insane that we are allowing this to get to where it's going, because that's where it's going. All right? Where people don't actually have, and you can see in certain societies, even in Japan, right? There are men that are actually opting for virtual companions as opposed to actual real companionship. I mean, it's actually ridiculous. It's really, really, really bad. It shows you it's the erosion and the degradation of society, and it's happening in real time, and it's happening fast. It is happening fast, and we're not paying attention to it. All right? But yeah, anyway, carry on.
I think we've reached our ceiling. They're canceling your feelings. On to better days, or so they say, but I don't think so. They murdered all.
The thing is that they're not canceling your feelings. They're canceling truth. They're actually amplifying your feelings. They're telling you that you need to be a slave to your feelings. That's what they're telling you, that your feelings are the sum total of who you are. You must listen to your feelings, because somehow your feelings is what actually makes you, right? not your rationality and your logic. I mean, if you had to follow your feelings all of the time, you'll wreck yourself inside of fucking 1 decade. You'll just fucking completely wreck yourself. You know what I mean? Because our feelings are often going to lead us into temptations. That's what we are. That's where we're tempestuous souls. So we literally will be like, you want to go down this temptation? Go. You want these sexual mores? Go. You want licentiousness? Go. Go. You know what I mean? That's how you feel. But you can't give in to all of those feelings. Where's the virtue? The virtue lies in the restraint. It's not brave to do what you want to do. Where's the virtue in that? It's not brave to do that. It's not brave to go and do all of these like depraved sexual acts because you feel like doing depraved sexual acts. That's not virtuous. What's virtuous is the restraint in that. That's the virtue. That's tempting, but I'm going to restrain myself because I'm a married man. I'm a decent man. I'm a man with values. Lots of women out there that I find absolutely gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Do you know what I mean? But the virtue lies in the restraint, in the sense that I'm a married man, right? And I've got something far more valuable with my wife and my family. And although I'm still a man, right? I've still got sexual desires. And you look at somebody else and you're like, wow, she's beautiful. But I'm going to remove myself out of this situation because I don't want to be in a situation where I wreck my entire family. The virtue lies there. That's where the virtue lies. Not you know what? We're all human. No. It can't be excused. Do you know what I mean? So that's what happens when you give into your feelings. What happens when you give into your feelings? You get school shooters. School shooters give into their feelings, right? They're not stoic. They don't manage to channel their emotions when they're angry. That's what happens. You get that. You get people that can't control their emotions. You get people that cannot have a debate. People that run away from the truth because the truth hurts too much, right? So they'd rather live in a delusional world. That's what happens when you listen to your feelings as opposed to listening to truth and rationality. Your feelings are important, sure, right? But the majority of feelings are throwaway. You feel them, you're in that moment, perfectly fine, throw them away. Because 9 times out of 10, they can be very destructive for you.
They murdered all your heroes down here on planet Zero.
This track is fire. Oh shit. That's crazy. Like they're in the desert over there. Let's the song finish. And that building with the mirror. This here. So obviously this is literally just a small version, and obviously it's got like the reflective thing, so it kind of disappears into the desert essentially. I think Saudi Arabia is called, I don't know, I think it's called the wall or the mile or whatever it is. It's literally the straight fucking wall that goes for miles in the middle of the desert, right? Which reflects the environment, so it almost like disappears in the desert. Like literally, this is how crazy society has gone. We don't build anything beautiful anymore. Have you seen everything is fucking square, clinical, and cold, right? And that's communities need to live in those communities, and you can travel up and down that line. You know what I mean? Because of climate change, you can travel up and down that line, and you can live in this little sort of 15-minute community, right? All together crammed in there with all of your conveniences, all crammed into one, right? Don't need to go out and explore different horizons and explore different architecture. No. Let's make it clinical, because that's what they want. They want you in those kind of spaces, right? You're easy to control in those kind of spaces. Do you know what I mean? We don't build anything beautiful anymore. I can't believe we actually have architects that are literally paid a fortune of money to build us fucking rectangular squares. Like literally. It is crazy. We don't build cathedrals. We don't build anything of absolute beauty. Right? Why? Because they don't want us to be attached to it. right? The reason why Europeans built all of those kind of things because they were a free society and they were attached to the beautiful things that they built, that their artists built, which means that they will defend the things that were built because they are so beautiful, because a free society and a free man will defend the beautiful things he has created. The difference, when you juxtapose that to the Soviet Union, where everything was grey and cold, it was by design, because they didn't want the people to be attached to possessions or attached to the buildings or anything. The people were tools, right? And the moment they are attached to something beautiful, they will defend something beautiful. But if you decouple that attachment and make everything ugly and cold, people just like, it's just, this is all just utility. It doesn't have any intrinsic value. Therefore, if it gets destroyed, so what? Easier to control people that way. We are people that are very attached to art and beauty. And when we as a group create art and beauty, we will defend art and beauty. And when we are forced to not create anymore, we become vacuous and we become cold and we become depressed. And we're not willing, we don't even have the wherewithal or the fight within us to defend anything, because what's the point? It builds on that psyche. Anyway, carry on. This was a long rant.
Welcome to Planet Zero. Planetary regulations require that you check your screens for a list of all approved speech, protected classes, and accepted behaviors.
Check your screens for your freedom of speech and your protected classes. Which classes are protected? Can you... is that ringing a bell?
We hope that you enjoy your stay. And as always, remember to start your day with outrage.
Remember to start your day with outrage. It's crazy because that almost sounds like something taken straight out of 1984, George Orwell's 1984, right? It's exactly the same thing. It was like Winston would wake up and watch the TV and the TV would show outrage towards something. You know what I mean? To get you into that, it's fucking crazy. So Ingsoc, the big brother, would literally say, this is what you know, this is your schedule, this is your routine. Start the day, here's the news, Ingsoc is great, right? We need to be angry at these people. Please tell me that fucking George Orwell's society is not playing out in real time and getting worse. Please tell me. Please tell me it's a conspiracy theory. Please, I'd love to hear more of that. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down below and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace!